Look at that lovely golden light behind me. Isn't that nice? I have spent a few hours at the barn today, just being at the barn, and it's been lovely. I got to talk to a bunch of different people and just kind of be in a place where I feel good. It's been kind of a removed and zen weekend. I'm grateful for that, just to be. I've had some conversations with people that have brought a few things to light that I didn't consider, which definitely make me feel, basically I'm going to be taking a few steps back again, and it's frustrating, and here's why. So I contacted the realtor, and that was good. And to move forward on the condo is good. But no agreement has been reached. Like, we have no arrangement for what happens when we sell the house. We haven't signed and agreed on who gets what and how things get divided. And a bunch of people have been telling me this. It seems like a bad idea. Like, I should definitely not accept any offer on the house at very least. Never mind list the house until agreements have been reached. And then on top of that, I probably should not be signing a lease on any place until the house is sold and that's all been negotiated, which sucks because I've been trying to move forward and take steps to shape the future, and people are right. I shouldn't rent a place yet because it would be silly to pay rent on a place and also potentially owe money on the place I'm living in to my wife because of these Epstein and Watts things I don't understand that are technical. It was just another blow, kind of like I'm trying to make moves forward, but I'm not doing it smartly because we haven't agreed on anything and she could screw me over. Ordinarily, I would just believe she wouldn't screw me over, except she has such a fear that I would do that to her that it makes me think, would she do that to me? And then given everything else, I should probably not just be a nice, trusting guy. That seems like a mistake, and that stinks. It stinks to not fundamentally be able to trust somebody I've loved for so long. And that's where I'm at. So I have to contact the leasing office and say, hey, I need some time. I need to contact the realtor and be like, I don't know that we'll be ready to list next Monday because we have no agreement. I need to contact my lawyer and be like, hey, what should I do here? Should I not move out? And I guess I'll have to contact my wife and be like, so yeah, I'm not going to sign anything until we have some agreement. And we're not meeting with the mediator for almost a month still. So my wife has this push to move things along, but because the whole mediation process has been kind of slow, we can't go anywhere. I'm a little frustrated because it means I'm gonna have to start the school year in the same place where I left the school year. I think my head's in a somewhat better place, but I don't get to be a new me yet. I'm still mired down in this thing. Like, I wish she would just move away. There will be technical, difficult, and painful, and hard conversations and meetings to come, and I'm not excited about that because it's hard to believe that she's been so dishonest with me and so manipulative. It really is. And I know it's true. And even in the face of all the evidence, it's still hard to believe. It hurts my heart to think, really? How can that be when I held her in such high esteem for all those years? It's hard. And leaving the barn, like I can see the two stalls where his new horses are coming into. It just makes me just kind of mad. Not sad. I'm just like, why the F are you coming here? Go anywhere else. Leave me alone. I'm going to go through with having the house photographed tomorrow, I guess, since the house is in pretty good shape. Someone I spoke to the other day was talking about him, being like, yeah, we kind of can't believe they're still together. I agree. But when she loves you, she can be very convincing and very powerful. And it's intoxicating. It's wonderful. So I'm not entirely surprised that they're still together because she's probably just overwhelmed him with positivity and love. A love bombing, if you will. I have a hunch that she finally got wise enough to check my cell records. Like maybe she went to Verizon and said, she's my wife and got access to the account or something like that. So maybe she has a sense of who I've been talking to. I don't really know. I feel pretty good. I have a little bit of like that feeling of having like stones in your stomach. Just some kind of knot in the pit of my stomach. I'm not sure what that is. I think it might just be the sort of anticipation of negative things to come. I'll focus on the things I can control. And I think once I talk to my attorney, I'll have a sense of whether or not I can move forward. place. And I felt this kind of apologetic feeling today. Like, I love my in-laws. I really do. Like I love them as people and as family. And I felt this urge to want to apologize to them for the relationship failing, because it would make it harder or impossible to see them. Does that make sense? Just, not that I did anything wrong, I just feel really bad that the situation is what it is, because as a result, my relationship with all of my in-laws suffers. And that's really unfortunate, because I like all of them. And that's part of that, like, petulant little kid, like, it's not fair. All these people I like and love, and I can't maintain the same relationship because she decided she doesn't love me and loves him. She decided to blow everyone off for Christmas and go do her own thing. Like, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. I hope your Sunday's been lovely. Thanks. I'll see you more later. Doing a quick walk down to the taco stand because that sounds good for dinner. A little overwhelmed by the number of things I have to do technically to... Is it closed? It can't be closed. That would be sad if it was... It can't be closed on a... It looks closed. What? Oh, come on. How could it be closed on a Sunday? Tacos. Well, shoot.